towards UCI to have lunch with my student teacher, my former student teacher, Mrs. Zangger. She just graduated from UCI and got a job as a 4th grade teacher. I'm gonna have her answer a few questions to give you some tips leading into your student teaching. Also some tips on how to get a job once you graduate. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Darin Nakakihara, and welcome to my teacher vlog. Okay, so we're headed to Tender Greens. I don't know if you have a Tender Greens by you, but oh, it's my favorite. I don't like to eat salads, but at Tender Greens, I like to eat salads. At Tender Greens, they have a salad called, appropriately enough, the Tender Green Salad. And the Tender Green Salad with chicken is just delightful. I don't know, it has like this little herb in it that just makes it taste so good. I don't know what it is. And the dressing's so delicious. I'm looking forward to the salad, and I'm also looking forward to talking to Devon and sharing some insight with you guys. I think you're gonna like it. Okay, I just got here, got a place to park. I'm a little bit late. Are you an early or a late person? I can't stand being late. I try to get there on time or early. This might be the most ridiculous parking lot ever created. There's a Trader Joe's right over there. There's a Target now right here. There's all kinds of great shops. There's a college across the street. It's impossible to find a parking spot here. Because of course the students wrecked it for everybody. They tried to park in the lot, I'm sure, and go to class and skip the whole buy a parking permit thing. Thanks, students. All right, here we are. Tender Greens. Okay, I'm here with Coach Devon. Why am I calling you Coach Devon today?
I'm Coach Devon because I work at a sports and fitness summer camp run through UCI Writing Project, and we do that every afternoon, Monday through Thursday, 2 to 5.
I invited Devon over here to talk to you guys who are entering your student teaching assignments coming up here real soon, and she's just finishing hers. Oh, I mean, she just finished hers. Yes. What am I saying? She just finished hers. She was with me. I should know this stuff. She just finished hers, and she's gonna give you some tips. These are excellent tips because she was just right where you are going to be very soon. This is top 5 tips, student teacher to student teacher, okay? Ready? Tip number 1.
Maintain a good relationship with your mentor teacher. So
how does that not happen?
You'd be surprised. I
would put that on the mentor teacher actually, because like we need to foster that relationship from the mentor teacher side. But I guess that doesn't always happen.
But I would also say attitude plays a big part into it.
Attitude.
So, attitude of student teacher should be open-minded. They should be willing to work hard and follow the lead of their mentor.
Does that not always happen?
I would say it happens most of the time, but if you don't have that, then it's all downhill.
Yeah.
If you don't have that, then you're not going to make it.
You know, the one thing I will say about this one right here, she was so hungry for feedback. And I feel like most student teachers are hungry for feedback. They want to know what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, what they can improve on, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So I know like we always want to be, you never want to hurt anyone's feelings, but they're at the point in their careers when they want feedback. That's why they're with you. So give them good feedback. Don't be afraid. I mean, you don't have to be a jerk about it, but give them feedback so that they can improve their craft.
Absolutely.
That's a good one. Tip 2?
Network wherever you can. Don't make enemies. Be as nice as you can to absolutely everyone you meet.
Always auditioning for your job, huh?
Yes.
That's a great one. I pride myself on being a good networker. So I've gone throughout my district and around Orange County and throughout the United States and world. I know teachers all around because I've really worked hard to network with them.
Yeah.
So what are some of the things they can do to network?
One thing you can do to network is go around your school and introduce yourself to other teachers, let them know you're student teaching and who your mentor teacher is. Make sure that you take opportunities to observe other teachers at your school site. That kind of leads into tip number 3, because if you're at a student teaching placement, one of the things that I found most helpful was observing other teachers.
Wait, are we moving into tip 3?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Tip 3, go ahead.
Observe other teachers and create opportunities to go outside of your school to observe other teachers. So on breaks, anytime I had days off, I texted my classmates and I said, do you have a good placement and can I come see your class on this day? So that's when I came and saw your class for the first time.
This was before she was placed with me. She came and hung out with us for a little bit. It was cool.
So definitely do that.
Yeah, I can say, like, I used to work in another district, and when I went to Irvine, we had different days off. I would still go back to my old school to observe them teaching and just check them out because they were such awesome teachers. I'm talking to you, Karen Gauthier, and Jen Austin, and Marie Sykes, and Leslie Whitaker, and Lori Simpson. Talking to you guys. Okay. Tip number 4?
Tip 4, leverage those around you. So make sure that if you're in a program with other student teachers that you're always asking for what they're doing at their school, that you're leveraging your mentor and all of their knowledge, that you are getting the most out of the program, because what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it.
So cliche, huh? What you put in is what you're going to get out.
Yeah.
But it really rings true here. It really, like, I know it's not in many of your nature to go out and foster these relationships and nurture them, but you gotta do it.
Yeah.
That's how you're gonna make connections, and that's how you're gonna become a better teacher. I know that once you get your own classroom, a lot of you guys are just gonna close the door and do your thing, but at this point, like, you have got to spread your wings and really make those connections.
Yeah. So, and just talking to those around you and like asking for help in areas where you know that you're gonna get it. So kind of like the feedback thing, just in different ways. I think, like, what are you doing at your school site and how can I incorporate that? Because, I mean, even if it's just a different perspective, you're able to collaborate, building that professional community.
Yeah.
Starting, if you feel comfortable with your classmates, and then going out, just making sure that you're finding the people who are gonna like continue to provide you with support and resources.
Yeah. Don't be cliquey in your cohort.
Yeah.
Get to know everybody.
Yes.
Okay. Are we on to our last tip?
Yes.
This is our last student teaching tip for you. You ready?
All right. Tip 5 is take risks and have fun. So if you're not putting yourself out there and taking risks, you're not going to learn as much.
What about if you're with a mentor teacher that really doesn't encourage that? This is what we teach, go teach it.
You got to find small ways to do it.
That's right.
You got to create the opportunities.
You do.
Like you said.
You do. That's
So.
right. And any good mentor teacher is going to allow their student teacher to go out and really take those risks with the student, and that's how they're going to learn where their ceiling is, so they can find out where their limit is so that they can push through it. Because if they're never ever stretching, you're never going to know how far you can stretch.
Yeah.
All right, great student teaching tips. Now, she also got a job. I asked her to give some tips on how you can get a job teaching. Brand new teacher. You got any tips for them?
Start early. So I would say I started working on all of my stuff, even if it was just a little bit at a time, probably in November, even though job applications didn't open up until like
what stuff
April.
are you talking about?
So making sure that I was updating my resume so it wasn't like all at once I had to do that. I started my website back in November. I didn't have much on it, but I knew that I was gonna have to make one, so I started then. I thought about what stuff I would need to put on that website, so I tried to be aware and take some pictures. Didn't do as good of a job as I'd hoped, but I knew that was coming, so I think I ended up a little bit more prepared than some of my peers.
Yeah, make sure you're taking pictures and taking video the whole time that you're student teaching, because you'll be able to use those as you're preparing to find a job. So that's a good one. Don't put it off to the last second, procrastinators.
Yeah. So starting early with everything, the website, your resume, letters or cover letters, letters of recommendation. Put yourself out there and ask your principal. If your principal can't come in, observe you, ask your assistant principal, ask other teachers in your grade level or wing or wherever you're at, ask other teachers to observe you and put yourself out there to ask for letters of recommendation. You pushed me to kind of talk to some of the people that I'd previously worked with to get those letters of rec. So
yeah, don't be afraid to ask for those.
Yeah.
You know? Okay. Any more?
Getting a job. Make sure when you sell yourself, you're humble. So you really gotta, make yourself sound good, but there's a fine line between.
There is, and that is so true.
Yeah.
Humility is, like, I look for that when we're hiring people. So who wants to work with someone that's stuck up?
Yeah.
Conceited.
Yeah. That is.
After you get hired, you can be like that. Devon Zangger, thank you so much for coming on my vlog and talking and giving these wonderful tips to these teacher candidates out there. Because I know, like, you're going through this stuff and you're thinking about, I need a job. I got to get a job out of this. I really want to be a teacher. How can I become a teacher? This is a girl that did it. She just went through her student teaching experience and she got a job. That's what you guys are all looking for, right?
Yeah.
All right, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe below, because I got some great teaching tips for you.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
All right, see you later.
Awesome.